go, main event time, folks. It is your King of Sports Grapplers Championship title matchup. Coming out is your champion, the Bomb, Xavier Gotti. For the past year, he has defended this Grapplers Championship with pride, but tonight he's going up against a former champion who wants his title back. Then we have Marcelo Fuego, his tag team partner and most wanted out here to support. He's behind me. But Nate Collins does not fear any amount of number of men. I've trained with Nate Collins. I've seen how this man works. He was my concrete foundation piece in Captivation Inc. Picked him for a reason, folks, and he held his Grappler Championship with pride. And I think this is going to be a fantastic matchup. Nate said that he wants to return a little bit of pride here to the Grapplers division. He feels that Xavier is a little bit too flashy, a little bit too flippy, some would say. But Nate is absolutely ready to, I think, ground the Bomb. Again, super happy to be here in Miller Grove. Noby Bryant, the Alliance champion, is out here to observe this matchup. Maybe they even add a little bit of security out here because you know the regulators are out here still in the building somewhere. And here we go. Concrete from the streets. Nate Collins. There we go, folks. One of the best in the world. Let's not deny Nate Collins, and let's give him his flowers. My former foundation piece deserves everything he gets, and he's earned everything he's got, folks. But right now, he's gonna have to earn himself another reign as King of Sports, Grapplers champion. Of the old ways, a student of many forms of martial arts. You can see how he applies those in every matchup, and he planned, as you heard, on grappling quite a bit tonight, folks. This is gonna be a fine main event. O'Sullivan inside the ring with the announcements.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, as they are picking up a few autographs of bit of history. 13 months ago, Emory, Texas, the same two competitors met in the ring for the same championship, the same referee. Nate Collins was the champion at that time, and for the last 13 months, Xavier Gotti has held that title. And now your main event, scheduled for one fall, 25-minute time limit. First to my right, he is the former King of Sports Grapplers champion. Hailing from Fort Worth, Texas, weighing in at 203 pounds. He is Concrete Nate Collins. And to my left, representing champion. Hailing from San Antonio, Texas. Weighing in at 219 pounds. The Colombian Xavier. Max Life, number 3.
All right, gentlemen, this is Grapplers. Five count outside the ring. Never close fists to win that pinfall or submission. Keep each other safe. Let's wrestle.
Here we go. Main event time. Xavier Gotti, Nate Collins, Grapplers Championship, folks. Referee Manny holding up the championship belt, handing it off to matchmaker Mark Lynn. Bell is rung. Again, rules are simple, folks. No top rope maneuvers. 3 count. No going to the outside. This is all about skill in competition. And Nate is not happy, folks. Nate has not been happy for 13 months after losing this championship to Xavier Gotti. Xavier Gotti has been a fine champion, and he had an uphill battle against some game competition to get that title shot. But now, as you see, 2 technicians ready to go at it. Gotti having wrist control. And you'll be able to see a feeling out process is going to happen, but not because these 2 competitors don't know each other, mainly because these 2 don't know how they're going to attack this matchup. Gotti keeping that wrist control. Nice fireman's carry from Xavier Gotti. Keeping a lock of the arm towards the shoulder, not allowing Nate to move a lot, but Nate, again, slippery inside that ring, able to just kind of go where he pleases. Both of these men have the ability to move around the ring without a lot of effort. Very well matched up body-wise, very well matched up strength-wise. You got to give the experience, of course, to Concrete Nate Collins. But here we go, again, a lockup inside the middle of that ring, and getting Nate right there, and anything you can do, I can do better right there with that drop toe hold from Xavier Gotti. And now, again, Nate grabbing a little bit of that front face lock. Again, this will be a very technical matchup, folks. I don't expect a lot of strikes, a lot of high flying, and now Xavier Gotti getting the legs, stepping over, might try for a sharpshooter early. Nate Collins escaping to the bottom rope. Folks, I can't keep my eyes off of this one. This is going to be a technical masterpiece. Now Gotti trying to get the crowd into it as he sets up. Xavier off the ropes and going to the second one again. That's Xavier Gotti using the rules to his advantage. Can't go on the top rope, went to the second rope. That's the kind of thing Nate Collins doesn't want. And out. Right there. 1, 2. Xavier Gotti, first pinfall of the main event. Now, Xavier, again, maybe tuning up the band, trying to get the crowd into it. Xavier up and over. Oh, skinning the cat right there. As Xavier able to hold on, grabbing on to the shoulders. Head scissors over. Now Xavier Gotti setting up Nate.
Guys, watch out.
Can't find where he is. Can't locate him, and there he goes up. And oh! Cannonball from Xavier Gotti. Breaking up the count. Jeez. Xavier Gotti throwing caution to the wind. No! Spine to pine. Xavier Gotti trying to get that crowd into it. And they are chanting the name of the champion. Nate Collins moving. Big drop kick from Xavier Gotti. The bomb exploding out of that maneuver right there to put feet in the chest of Nate Collins. Now back elbow into the corner. Xavier just firing down right hands. Hitting concrete right in the face. Nate having to take it monkey flip. Nate Collins is staggered. He's staggered. Oh, head to the turnbuckle. I'm not even counting there, folks. You can count on a concussion, can Nate Collins, and he's out. Cover, second cover, Xavier Gotti, 1, 2. Xavier Gotti now with both covers in the matchup tonight. Nate Collins having to use a lot of, and now Xavier Gotti playing too much to the crowd, not paying attention to Nate Collins clubbing the back of the neck of Xavier Gotti. 20 minutes left in the Grapplers championship matchup. If it goes the distance, Xavier Gotti is still your winner, but Nate Collins, the shoulder of Xavier Gotti being driven into the turnbuckle, and now hammerlock. And again, hammerlock into shoulder to the turnbuckle. Kind of keeping an eye out of things, folks, making sure those regulators aren't kind of sneaking around. Now Nate Collins in control of this matchup, grabbing the arm. That shoulder he's been beating on all night now from Xavier Gotti. And here we go. Nate Collins picking a body part and dissecting Xavier Gotti. Dissecting Xavier Gotti. Wrenching back on the throat, wrenching back on the shoulder with the leg. Xavier Gotti's got to find a way to fight out of this. Crawling. Looks like Xavier Gotti made it to the rope break right here. Manny only gets a 3 count. Does Nate Collins releasing right on the 3. Now Nate looks like going outside of the ring to the apron. Oh! Shoulder draped across the top rope. It's going to mess with a rotator cuff right there, folks. And a hammerlock to that bottom rope. Again, that rotator cuff is being abused and used right now. It's nasty, nasty Nate Collins is what is working right now. Concrete Nate has been left in the street, and nasty Nate Collins is inside that ring. And now again, just smart right there from Nate Collins, hammerlocking everything, exposing that shoulder with that slam. The first thing to hit the mat was that shoulder. I don't know if Xavier Gotti is going to be able to lock into anything. Oh, Xavier Gotti fighting out, using the arm that hasn't been abused right now, fighting off, giving some right hands, but Nate meeting him in the middle of the ring with that back elbow. The crowd trying to get Gotti into it, but I'm not sure if Gotti's going to be able to, because now Nate has him up, back suplex down onto the shoulder. Here we go. Oh, Nate thought he was going for the pin.
Come on, Gotti.
Trying to lock in a crossface, it looks like.
Ask him
Gotti,
right
let me
now.
hear you. Let me hear
Trying to
you.
lock in that crossface. Yes, Nate, he's got it in there. That's pretty deep,
Come on, let
folks.
me hear you.
That's pretty deep. The spine's being contorted. The neck's being contorted. Can Xavier Gotti get to it? And he gets to the bottom rope. This is Xavier Gotti. Nate letting go on the 3 count by the hair of his chinny chin chin. Did Xavier Gotti get to that bottom rope, having to fight into that crossface? Now you see the eyes of Xavier Gotti. He is out of it. I don't know when the last time he has had this much offense delivered to him in such a short amount of time. And now Nate Collins pulling the straps down. He means business, folks. And now Gotti on the rope. Sunset flip. Oh! Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, Nate Collins' head bouncing off of the mat. My God. Xavier Gotti pulling out the Canadian Destroyer. Goodness gracious. The bomb just went off, folks, and both of these men are down. Who's going to get to their feet, folks? Xavier Gotti keeping up. Nate Collins standing up. Trading. Oh, forearm right there. Another forearm. Oh, kick to the gut. Nate Collins kind of baited him in right there. Following up. Oh, Nate Collins in a world of hurt. No! Shoulder after the Sagat. Now, spine to pine. Xavier Gotti in control. Legs. He's got him locked up. Sharp shooter.
15 minutes left in this
Sharp shooter. Wait, hold on. What's going on here? I see Kyber Sullivan is a little bit disturbed. I'm trying to figure things out here. I'm trying to see things, folks. And now, wait, that's Marsh Lewis. What is Marsh Lewis doing out here? What is Marsh doing? Oh, somebody. Whoa, Xavier Gotti has just been hit with his own belt. Marsh Lewis on the side of the ring. What is Marsh Lewis doing? Folks, I am confused. Oh no, now Nate Collins in the ring. Referee is distracted. Here we go. Oh, Nate Collins got him one. Seatbelt 2, 3. Nate Collins is your winner. Nate Collins is your winner.
time of 10 minutes and 48 seconds. And new Grapplers champion, complete Nate Collins.
Folks, I'm not sure what's going on right here, but I smell some funny business happening. A mystery man appeared and hit Xavier Gotti in the back of the head with that tag team belt. He's running behind me, and then Marsh Lewis appeared on the side of the ring. Folks,
We're not sure who these individuals are.
this is rather not the way we like to do things here at King of Sports Wrestling. My God. But Nate Collins is your winner. And here's Marsh Lewis. We know who Marsh Lewis is. Marsh Lewis is a regular here at King of Sports Wrestling. And now, him and a mystery man have attacked. I think I know what this is about, folks. Most wanted trying to exit the ring. This is hectic, folks.
We're sorry to see other people trying to involve themselves and stick their nose in a professional wrestling bout. We're not sugarcoating this is. We'll try to have officials look at the video and see what happened there. But if it's not seen by an official, it can't count.
Someone needs to get Marsh Lewis out of here. Get out of here, Marsh! Goodness. That is crazy, folks. Marsh Lewis out here interfering in this matchup. Someone's going to hear about this. The King of Sports officials need to do something about this, folks. I'm Charles Murphy. We'll be back here at King of Sports Wrestling